In section 12.2, we're going to look at what we call the analysis of variance, and specifically one-way analysis of variance. What that means is, really what we're doing rather, is looking at comparing several means from samples. So in previous sections we've looked at comparing one mean or two means. Now we're essentially looking at comparing multiple or many means. And we're going to focus on small amounts, so 3 or 4 means, but it could be extended to any number. This idea of one way means that there's one variable that we're looking at. So let's take a look at an example and explain this. The following data represents injury to crash test dummies in small, medium, and large cars. Use a 0.05 significance level to test the null hypothesis that the different car categories have the same mean. Does the data suggest that large cars are safer? So what we mean by one way is that there's one variable that we're testing. And in this case, that is the size of the car is the variable, and it can be small, medium, or large. But we might have also specified the size of car in different categories. So maybe a lightweight car would have been 1,500 pounds, and then maybe 1,500 to 2,000 pounds, and then maybe 2,000 pounds to 2,500 pounds on up. So there might have been several categories here, but the one way means that there's one variable that we're testing or comparing. So we'll start this one the same way we have done before, mainly for consistency. Step 1 is the claim that the means are the same. So the mean for each car category is the same. Then the opposite of that is at least one of the means is different. So a common mistake is to say the opposite of this is that they all don't equal each other, but that's not true. The actual opposite is that at least one of these means is different or not equal to. So we get the null hypothesis either from the original statement or from the claim that has all the equality. So the means are equal to each other in the null hypothesis, and the alternative hypothesis is that at least one of the means is different. And step 4, of course, is to identify the significance level. Now, to calculate the test statistic on something like this, it's a little bit involved, and so we're going to use Excel to do a lot of the grunt work for us. So take a look at the next video, and if you're using Excel, of course, look at the Excel video, but if you're using LibreOffice, take a look at the LibreOffice, and it'll instruct you on how to conduct a one-way analysis of variance problem using a spreadsheet.